Well, it's official, folks. We have made it. It is now rotation for early block of Scarlet and Violet as of April 10th, 2026. We made it. It's been a bumpy road. I know, all jokes, right? In this video, we're going to talk about what I feel this means for the market, where we're headed, whether it's prismatic evolutions, ascended heroes, beg evolutions, destined rivals, dare I say it. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to learn about my thoughts, and we'll kind of hop in here. That was ridiculous, but I'm not going to edit that out because why not, right? If you don't know what the early block of Scarlet and Violet is, let me tell you. It's Scarlet Violet base set, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift, good old 151, and Paldean Fates. And if you're looking at me like I'm some ridiculous bald-ass person on a screen, you're not wrong. But when I say out of rotation, that means that technically PokeTubers terminology is they're out of print, right? So essentially that means from a Pokemon perspective is those cards are no longer playable from those sets. Again, I think sometimes we all forget Pokemon is a playable TCG. Folks play competitively, whether it's at your local card store or World Championships, right? It is an actual tournament-based card game that folks continue to play. So when you hear the words out of print or out of rotation, that just means that the cards are no longer available to be played in the game. So the collectability of a lot of the bulk cards from those sets are null and void now because people weren't collecting them, which was driving the price up, i.e. Gengar for 151, I got up to what, $7 for a friggin' bulk card? Crazy stuff. But those cards, you can't play them in the TCG anymore. So the question's going to be, those cards are now out. What comes in its place? Nobody knows that answer, right? Not me. I'm not a competitive card player. I just collect shiny things and watch my numbers go, which is fun. To me, that's a lot more fun than playing a card game. Now, mind you, back in the 151 days, Kanto region, I did play a little bit when I was 15, 16. Gosh, that makes me sound old. We're not going to talk about those days. So yeah, they're no longer in the rotation, which means the likelihood of them getting printed is very, very, very slim. So what does that mean? To me, in my brain, that means the prices are going to go up because everyone's now, we saw it with 151 of, oh no, it's out of rotation. They're not going to print anymore. I need to get the cards. I need to get it for my collection. Or whatever those pieces are, whether it's a sealed collection, single collection, whatever your collection is, it's now time to get the cards because they're not going to be made anymore, which is a good thing for collectors, right? Well, sealed collectors, I like to see values go up, 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 but it's tough for those that, oh, I'll master set that one day. I'll get there one day. Me, I'm the opposite. When I got back into the hobby hardcore, 3 years ago now, I master setted. Believe it or not, sitting on my shelves to the right of me, I have a full master set of Scarlet Violet base set, Paldea Evolved, minus the Magikarp because I PSA 10'd it and sold it. Granted, I probably should have bought another one. We're going to talk about that card. Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift, 151. 151 is the last set that I master setted because I got into selling. I got into sealed. Yeah, it still hurts my heart that I ripped open 2 cases of 151 UPCs. Still hurts my heart. It was a lot of fun though. Probably wouldn't change it because it was a lot of fun. But we live, we learn, we grow. We live, love, laugh. Is that what? Nah, we're not going to go there. Paldean Fates, I tried with the baby shinies. There was just too many cards. It was very challenging for me to sit here and buy all the singles and all that fun stuff. So I didn't end up master setting Paldean Fates. And 151 was my last one. So it's been kind of interesting. Because I don't know about you guys, but all my hits, sorry, words are hard apparently at 12:30 in the morning. All of my hits go into the TCG app that tells me, okay, the prices are going up, they're going down. It's very interesting to see now that they're out of rotation. Granted, it's been 2 days, 3 days, that they're going up already, which is just unbelievable to me. The Gardevoir from Scarlet Violet base, the SIR hit, the Chase, it's up $40 in the last 2 weeks, which is just bananas. They're continuing to run, they're continuing to go up, and who knows what it's going to look like. For me, I'm now questioning, okay, do I just sell my binders? Do I sell my master sets to put this back into sealed? And that's where the second part of this conversation comes is, okay, one block is down. Does anybody know what is next block? Next April goes out of rotation? I'll give you one guess. It starts with a P and ends with Prismatic Evolutions. Imagine when that set goes out of rotation. It's just going to be bonkers. When they stop printing it completely, we continue to get certain reprints, right? Whether it's packs, SPCs, they're rumored to be an SPC reprint coming up. ETBs continue to get pumped on the market. All of that fun stuff, right? Come April of next year, that's gone. So the question is, Prismatic Evolutions, Destined Rivals, do we think those are going to go back down a little bit? Do we think they're going to go up? Same with Temporal Forces. What is it? Twilight Masquerade was the other one I was thinking of. There's not really many chases in either of those sets. So the question is, what are those booster boxes going to do in the short term? It's going to be very interesting to see and very interesting to watch. I would encourage you, if you're wanting these products, I would think about picking them up in the next 6 months. Whether it's booster boxes, singles, because as we're seeing with early Scarlet Violet, everything's running. And again, I have no bags in Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces. I don't even have a single ETB for either of those. So, not something I was really interested in. Most of my money is in the higher stuff. Destined Rivals, Ascended Heroes, all that fun stuff. So now the question is, with Perfect Order being a lackluster set in a lot of collectors' eyes, early Scarlet Violet going out of rotation, so now they're going to go up, right? That's what logic shows, is early sets, or new sets I should say, are currently lackluster. Ascended Heroes, Prismatic Evolutions, Destined Rivals are crazy, astronomical prices. So what's next? Surging Sparks is still at its all-time lows on near. It's about 220 booster box still. What does that look like for Surging Sparks? What does it look like for Paradox Rift? Paradox Rift is still $300 booster box. Are they going to go up? I know a lot of folks are comparing Scarlet and Violet to Sword and Shield. Well, Sword and Shield isn't running. Sword and Shield isn't doing this. It's been stagnant the last 3 months. And yes, I agree. I made a mistake and I bought a Silver Tempest booster box when I thought it was running. And I've currently down $40 on Silver Tempest still, which is very disappointing, but I'm sure I'll make the money back eventually, right? Going back to my point is, we don't really know what's going to happen with early Scarlet and Violet. We're in a whole different market, guys. Sword and Shield had very lackluster sets when it comes to dollar amounts of card value. Even look at Paldea Evolved. The Magikarp is running. PSA 10, last I looked, was around $1,800, $1,900. And there's not really, in Sword and Shield minus Evolving Skies, there's not really a set that has that value of cards, especially your top 5 cards. And I'm not going to show any of that in this video. I would encourage you, do your own research. Don't take the words of a bald man. Do your research if you're looking to buy any of these sets and make your own decisions. That's what this hobby is about. I can give my recommendations, my thoughts, what I'm doing. Do what you think is best and follow your own heart. My decisions have been different than your top PokeTubers and YouTubers of, well, you should do this, you shouldn't do this, you should do this. I made completely different decisions, and I've only really shit the bed on one of those decisions. So we continue to drive forward, and we continue to just adapt to the changing of the game. Anywho, happy rotation week, and we'll see you in the next video. As always, drop a like, drop a subscribe. Thanks for being here.